Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Becca if we have never met before, and this is my channel where I talk about all the houseplant things. I'm also a big time hand talker. So I wanted to film this video today because I've been thinking a lot about my wish list plants, and to be honest with you, I'm not filming this video so that I can find these plants necessarily. I'm just filming it so that I can show you guys some of the plants that I'm interested in lately. I definitely am not in the position to have more plants right now, and I recognize that very, very strongly. So with all of that being said, these are my wish list plants. If I was to come across one of them, I might consider buying it, but chances are I'm probably gonna pass and just hope, I got my hair tie on, and just hope that I can find it another time. With all of that being said, let's get into it. If you follow closely with my plant collection, you will know that I am a big fan of Anthurium. And I'm kind of surprised that I don't have any Anthurium on my wish list. I mean, I feel pretty satisfied in that department, but when it comes to Philodendron, I've got a few Philodendrons. Let's talk about those. The first one is the Philodendron glorious, which I believe is a cross between Philodendron melanochrysum and Philodendron gloriosum. I do have other versions of this cross, like I have a Philodendron melanochrysum verrucosum, and I have a Philodendron melanochrysum and a Philodendron verrucosum. So I have like all of the combinations of those two plants, and I would just be really interested in seeing the glorious and seeing if I can get my little paws on one of those. I think that they are so beautiful, and the gloriosum makes like massive leaves. So so does the melanochrysum, but just in general, it would make a really beautiful big leaf philodendron plant. And I would just love to have that in my collection. I love the colors, I love the leaf shape, I just love it. I love gloriosum a lot, which is why that is also on my wish list. So Philodendron gloriosum, like a big one. So I have shared with you guys a few times that I have a smaller one that was actually sent to me from Ashley from Planting the World Red. Also, if you are not familiar with her channel, she has amazing videos, so please go check her out. I'll have her link down in the description box below because I've mentioned her a few times, especially surrounding this gloriosum and a few of my other plants that I have from her that are like much bigger now than when we traded. But anyway, they're so pretty. The leaves have just like the most beautiful details on them, like the light color and the dark color, and like sometimes the growth comes in pink. I love it. I love it so much. I love the gloriosum. I think that they are just the most beautiful philodendrons. I mean, there are some beautiful philodendrons out there, but that is probably, like, in my opinion, top 5. You guys will see this video like probably a long time from now, but I'm currently in the process of filming a what it's really like to online plant shop video, and I found a Philodendron gloriosum from Tennessee Tropicals, and I had the plant in my cart, and then I kept thinking about this other plant that I saw on the restock. So I went to go add that plant to my cart, but the time that it took to go add that plant, the gloriosum ran out of stock. The gloriosum is not available anymore. It's sold out that fast. It's only been 4 minutes. So I was so close to having a big gloriosum, and then it just was like taken right out of my hands because I hesitated. So anyway, that video will be coming out maybe in a few weeks. I'm not sure. It just depends on how lucky I am in future restocks in other stores. I actually am, there's a store actually restocking in a few minutes that I'm wanting to check out. So I might pause the video to go do that. I looked on that website and I totally missed the update. Like, I miscalculated the time change and completely missed it, which is really sad because they were selling glorious, but it was a bit more than I was willing to pay. So I guess it all worked out. But anyway, let's get back to my wish list because this is fun. The next plant on my wish list is the Dischidia ovata. And okay, I do have a small cutting of this that I got from someone, and it's so cute, and I need to pot it up because it's rooted now, but I would love to find a full pot of it because it's so cute. Like the little neon ovals with the stripes. Oh, it's so cute. I literally cannot get enough of that plant. I just want to look at it all day, and I've been seeing like a lot of my favorite Instagram people getting them. Moving on. Okay, so the Scindapsus trubii moonlight. Yes, that's how you say it, I hope. Anyway, it's a like sage green Scindapsus. So I do have a Scindapsus exotica, which is like the main character of all of my videos, and I love her. I love Scindapsus. They're so similar to Pothos in care, so I have been wanting to like branch out and try different kinds, and I saw the Trubii Moonlight, and the coloring is so beautiful. Like the leaves, they just look so soft. I don't know if it's like fuzzy or like velvety like the Exotica and the Pictus. I mean, I've never seen it in person, so I'm just not sure. I can't speak to the texture, but it just looks amazing. That light green color is one of my favorite colors, honestly, and it just is so striking, so beautiful. And while we're talking about the Scindapsus Trubii Moonlight, I also want to mention the dark form. So that is actually a very, very dark leaved plant. It's like almost black. It is like a goth plant. So yeah, that one, I don't know which one I want more, like which one I would be more keen on, but I've seen both of them for sale. It's just they're both very expensive, and I just don't think that I'm ready to drop that kind of cash. They would be good candidates for like a trade or something like that. I'm sure that I could raise the plant from a very small cutting into an adult. I'm not sure, but if I could ever find one in like a cutting form that was a little bit more affordable, that would be amazing. You know, the plants that I want now are just so expensive, and when I live in a bigger house, I'm so excited to just like fill it with pothos and Philodendron cordatum and just like all of these fun, like easy to find basic plants. I love basic plants, like truly I love them so much. I feel like in the search for plants in our wish list making, it's so easy to forget about those plants because they're a little bit more achievable and we don't get as big of a high when we find them, or not high, we don't get as big of a rush when we find them. But I don't know, I just also want to give a shout out to all of our basic plants because we love them too. They are just incredible. They live their own lives. They don't need us. I don't know, I definitely try to be mindful about appreciating the plants I have while really, really limiting the seeking out new plants. I mean, definitely in the last couple of months, I haven't really made any plant purchases, and I don't regret that. Oh wait, earlier I said that I didn't have any Anthurium on this list. I lied, I'm a big fat liar. There is one, the red crystallinum. Okay, Anthurium red crystallinum. I saw this plant in a restock from NSE Tropicals a couple of months ago, and I wanted it so bad. Like I was here for it. You know, I was at the website before the launch, during the launch, and after the launch, and the website crashed like 80 times on me alone. So I can't even imagine what everyone else experienced, but I have talked about this in a previous, I think it was a live video about my experience with NSE. I mean, people either have like amazing experiences and like get their plant, no problem, or they have my experience and it kind of ruins it for them, and like I just don't want to get my hopes up with another plant from them because the website just cannot take the amount of people that are going onto it at the same time, which makes sense. Like that's like probably thousands of people entering on the same page of a website at the same time. The red crystallinum is on my wish list. I would love to be able to find one. I have not seen it being sold anywhere besides NSE Tropicals. So if you guys have any hookups on really any of these plants, please let me know. The red crystallinum is an Anthurium crystallinum, but the new growth comes in like a really striking red color. It's beautiful, just absolutely exquisite, so that is definitely on my list. The last thing that I have on my wish list, which is not a plant, but it's pottery. So if you're familiar with Botanicals on Instagram, they have a beautiful, beautiful pottery service. They make really beautiful pottery, okay? So actually I was babysitting a plant from Not Dude, and it was in a Botanicals pot up here. It was in a lot of my videos. And now I have returned the pot to him, and I am just absolutely heartbroken because it was so beautiful and just like so well made. And I'm just like anticipating a restock from Botanicals so that I can buy some pottery from them. I don't know. I love beautiful pottery, and I'm kind of phasing out of like being obsessed with terracotta. Like obviously I still like terracotta. Most of my plants are in terracotta. I've expressed this in a previous video, but I'm kind of wanting to like branch out and try like pretty pottery and stuff. So that is what I have for you guys. That is my wish list plant video. Those are the plants that I'm looking out for, just like hoping I can find them. So if you have a wish list plant, please leave it down in the comments below. I would actually love for this video to sort of become a trading post. So if you have a plant that you are looking for, how about you comment down below what the plant is and what country you live in, and if anyone has that plant and wants to trade with you and you live in the same country, maybe you can work out a trade. That would be so awesome. So actually put your plant you're looking for, your Instagram handle or your email address, and your country where you live. So I think that would be like all the information necessary to get things started. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I really hope that if you guys have a wish list plant, you can snag it in the comments. That would be so much fun. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to see all of your guys' trading. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I cannot tell you how thankful I am to have you guys here. If you would like to support De La Plants on a monthly basis, you can click that join button underneath this video down there somewhere for extra perks every month, and just to support the channel. I would really appreciate it if you'd consider that. Thank you guys so much. I will see you in the next one. Bye.